In the world of stand-up comedy, few figures shine as brightly as Bill Maher. Known for his sharp wit and unapologetic commentary on politics and culture, Maher has made a name for himself as a master roaster. Recently, during a live taping of his show, Real Time with Bill Maher, he delivered an unforgettable roast of George Clooney, the charming Hollywood icon. The event was a comedic spectacle, leaving the audience in stitches and Clooney himself laughing along in good spirit. The roast took place at a packed theater in Los Angeles, where a mix of Hollywood elites and die-hard fans gathered. The atmosphere was charged with excitement as Maher took to the stage. Ready to deliver his signature brand of humor, the audience buzzed with anticipation. Aware that when Maher is at the helm, anything can happen, Maher began his monologue with a few jabs at current events, warming up the crowd with his classic political humor. But it wasn't long before he shifted his focus to Clooney, seated front and center. Ah, George Clooney, the man who looks better at 62 than I do at 32. What's your secret, George? Is it the Botox? Or do you just drink the tears of your enemies? Laughter erupted in the theater, setting the tone for what would become a night of unforgettable comedy. Maher continued, George is the only guy I know who can make humanitarian work look like a glamorous vacation. Oh, I'm off to Sudan to save the world. After I finish this 5-star meal. As the laughter subsided, Maher dove deeper into his roast. Seriously, George, how do you manage to look that good? I've seen less effort put into a Hollywood blockbuster. You're like the only actor who can pull off a silver fox look and still get cast as the romantic lead. The audience roared with laughter, and Clooney, ever the good sport, nodded appreciatively. Maher pressed on, and let's talk about that coffee brand of yours, Nespresso. You've turned making coffee into a humanitarian effort. Drink my coffee, and you're not just waking up. You're saving the rainforest. I mean, how do you sleep at night? Do you cuddle with your Oscar? Clooney, known for his quick wit, was more than prepared for Maher's onslaught. Bill, I've been in the game a long time. If I didn't have a sense of humor, I'd be crying into my $10,000 suit. His retort drew cheers from the audience, who appreciated his ability to take Maher's jabs in stride. Maher wasn't about to back down, though. Oh, come on, George. You're the only guy who can make a $10,000 suit look like something you found at a thrift store. And those sunglasses? They're so big. I half expect you to be hiding the entire cast of Ocean's 11 behind them. Shifting gears, Maher took a moment to poke fun at Clooney's extensive humanitarian efforts. George, you're like the Hollywood version of Batman. You're out there saving the world one fundraiser at a time. But let's be honest, half the time, you're just trying to keep that sexy image alive. Look at me. I'm saving lives while looking fabulous. The crowd was in stitches, and Maher continued, if I had your looks, I'd be doing the same thing. Oh, I'm in Africa helping kids, while wearing designer clothes, of course. As the night progressed, Maher shifted his focus to Clooney's marriage to Amal Clooney, a brilliant human rights lawyer. Let's talk about Amal for a second. George, you married a woman so smart she could probably argue her way out of a speeding ticket in 3 languages. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out how to mute myself on Zoom. The audience erupted in laughter as Maher added, I mean, what's it like being married to someone who could run circles around you intellectually? I'd be scared to have a debate at the dinner table. Honey, how's your day? Oh, just saving the world and winning a Nobel Prize. What about you, Bill? How's that podcast going? Maher took a moment to poke fun at the culture of celebrity, saying, George, you're part of that elite Hollywood club where everyone is beautiful, rich, and completely out of touch with reality. You're like a walking Instagram filter. I'm just waiting for you to announce your next project, Clooney in Paradise, a documentary about my perfect life. The laughter in the room was palpable, and Clooney leaned back in his chair, clearly enjoying the show. Maher continued, you're the guy who can turn a simple coffee commercial into a heartfelt drama. Drink my coffee, and I'll tell you a story that'll make you cry. Not one to let Maher have the last word, Clooney leaned into the microphone. Bill, you know what they say. Behind every great man is a greater man making fun of him. But I guess that's why you're still working while I'm off saving the world. The audience cheered, appreciating Clooney's ability to engage in the roast. Maher shot back, "Touché, George. But let's not forget, you're the guy who got a standing ovation for showing up to a charity event. If I did that, they'd just throw me out." As the roast reached its climax, Maher delivered one final, gut-busting punchline. "In all seriousness, George, you're a national treasure. You've made us laugh, you've made us cry, and you've even made us want to drink overpriced coffee. But let's be honest, the only reason anyone really cares is because you look good doing it." The crowd erupted into a standing ovation, and Clooney stood up, applauding Maher with a broad smile. "Bill, you've done it again. You've roasted me so well, I might just hire you as my personal comedian." Thanks for watching, guys. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bells.